Morning, everyone. Today I want to introduce the business concepts as a continuous last week. Just to briefly review the I said a little bit dangerous concept comment. Now you guys the F1 student. So last time I talked to you, if I am F1 students, but in the business in the United States is available or not, I said yes. But be careful then. So before class, I a little bit more explain for how to use business in here. First, the jackpot. Las Vegas. So if you go to the Las Vegas, basically I know the Vietnam and Chinese very like something gambling. I know that, but it's very traditional. But it's not sure. I'm not sure that. Anyway, if you travel to the Las Vegas and get a jackpot, for example, 2,000. The real story is some Korean very famous husband and wife is very famous actors. He and his wife is traveling here. His mother-in-law, and the mother-in-law is just to put it the quarter and then get a jackpot. It's $2 million or something. I'm not sure the total amount, but anyway, she got this real story. Japan in the Las Vegas, and then they are being used in the newspaper. So same thing. If you go there and then $2,000 jackpot in the Las Vegas, how to do that? Because you don't have any social security number and the tax ID number. In the United States, every permanent and citizens has to report a tax report until April 7th, every year. April 15, every year, yearly. So if you get your status and then you translate your status for green card, and then you have to tax report until April 15, no exception. Extend October is okay. So anyway, so around January to February, you need to W-2 form. If you get it the job, okay, one more thing. It's very dangerous and very careful. If you change your status, the first time you receive the work permit. Work permit means is you have to work in here or not. Not have to. This depends on you. So some students, I got a work permit for 1 year. Every time it's 1 year. Even if there's an invitation or more work permit, everything same. So if you get it the work permit, 1 year permit, and then most lawyer recommend to you don't stop to F1 status. Okay, very careful. So even if you get a work permit for 1 year, and then during the time, if you get it the green card, it's okay. But nowadays, very dangerous, take time. So over 1 year is linear. You need to linear. So 1 year, one more time. 1 year, this style. And if you get it the work permit, and then you can apply the social security number. So social security number is two things. that time received the work permit, social security number is 2, something like that. So 1, 2, 3, dash 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time. So this is for perfect tax report without with no authority. So if you get it the social security number with work permit, even if you get it the social security number with work permit, you have to keep the student status. Okay. Be careful. Some lawyers don't need that. Very dangerous. Okay. If some document is delayed and some document is not qualified or something, and a very big problem for you return to F1. Exactly cannot. So even if you get it the work permit, keep going the F1 status, okay? And then finally green card, get it, and stop. It's better. One more thing. Even if you get it the work permit, you don't work, it's better. Okay? So later, the USCIS asks you, we issued the work permit to you before green card. Why did you work there? It's my option. Okay? So I discuss my sponsor or any sponsor. The sponsor and I discuss with my sponsor, and then I get a green card, and then I returned. Okay. So okay. Say again. Even if you get it the work permit, you have to keep your F1 status before getting the green card. Okay. In the related this one. So okay. The other reason is that if you get it, the green card, sometimes it's an interview. At the time, the interviewers ask to you, did you work during the 1 year work permit? And then you did not work. That's it. But if you work there, you have to what? Tax report. So basically, if all of the students need to apply your change status at that time, need very simply application is the best one, okay? No complexity document. So simplify. So also you were coming in here and then some case the interviewers ask to your record. Only 2 things. One thing is you are very successfully keep your status in school. What is the evidence? You have to do and sign and some materials and some teaching materials and syllabus, something like that. So in school we have it. So sometimes, every time make this one $10. This is very good evidence later. Read the document. So first thing is to evidence for your attendance. It means student status. The other one is money. So what is your tuition and the living expense? Now you cannot work. Actually, you work is okay. But living expense is how to you verify for your living expense and the tuition. Basically, they want 2 things. One thing is status. It means it's a class, school. And the other one is the tuition and the living expense. So, in Korean case, I said to students, even if the small money, you receive the money from abroad. Okay? So make the bank statement. Even if this is a small or much is better. But it's even if the small money, you receive some money from your country. So make a record. So this is what $2,000, $3,000. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you receive the money. And also, if you most guys have a bank account in here, the United States bank account, so you will deposit the clear money. For example, $2,000 deposit, cash deposit, no check, or $33,000, 1 or 2 times, at least 1 or 2 times this exactly amount, not 2,522 or something like that. This one, no way. Okay, I'm very experienced for 30 years, so the interviewers check it. Oh, you did the deposit $2,532. What's the meaning? What's the money? She asked it. So, if you are using your checking account, deposit clear money, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, something like that. Because the reason is that, oh, my cousin traveled in here and then my parents give to them. Oh, my husband sent to the money with people. This person to person, I receive it. So I deposit. That's like, that's the reasonable response, okay? So no mention this way, okay, this one. So anyway, you have to using your living expense from your checking account. So even if you are working and 2,500 or something that, so no deposit. Check cashing and then deposit 2,500 or something like that, okay? This is very important record for your checking account. Also, if you pay the tuition in here, check is better, no cash. Check is better, So, divided 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you have to make a record your bank account. Tuition record, 1,700, it doesn't matter. So, 2 things. One thing is deposit, and if you can do, make the payment, your checking account is better. And later you make the record, the bank statement. Some case the IRS is asked you. Right? Okay, so this is related. So every April 15 until you have to do tax report. Around February to January to February, you got a W-2 form to tax report, okay? Also, the other one is that later story. Now it's Obamacare. So you have to have your the health insurance, okay? This is mandatory. So it's below income, you cannot pay that. Only cover the Obamacare. Almost free, so don't worry about that insurance, but you have to do. So if you get it, the work permit, the green card, and then W-2 form plus health insurance record, automatically issue that, and then received by May, and then January, February, how much to that, and then totally 12 months I covered from Obamacare, and then W-2 form and health insurance record go to tax report until April. Okay, you are F1 students, serious covered you. If you get it the green card around March, you get it the green card at the March. How to do that? You need work or not, depends on you, even if you got it the green card, okay? So 1 or 2 months, oh, I have something to do, so I was work May. It's 2 months gap. The IRS is accept or not accept. Because I didn't for a long time for visit my country, so my boss is excused for my vacation. Just for 1 month is okay. 2 months are a little bit problem, but if 1 month is okay, and then I visit your country and then take time, take a reservation. Well, anyway, okay. So come back 1 month and then work there. Okay. So you work April. It means April to December working 9 months. Huh? So you receive the W-2 form. And also you have to apply the April for health insurance. The point is that even if you got a green card during the F1 students, you be careful for tax report, okay? Some students, in this case, this example, some students get a green card October or November and December or something like that. So only one month's work. Some students, hey, you know what I'm saying? November means 2 months. This is the only 3 months, but it's very below $4,000 more, something. Even if this is small money, you have the tax report, okay? Don't miss that. Even if the small money, and then only you work 2 months, but very small money, but you have to tax report, okay? It's mandatory, even if there's small money. Because why? After green card, exactly 4 years, 8 months, mostly we say 5 years, get a citizenship, and at that time they check it. You did the tax report or not, even if 1 month, 2 months, or $1,000, $2,000. Also, you got the jackpot 2,000 in the Las Vegas for 7 years ago, almost 10 years ago. You got it, this one? Later I explain that. You have the tax report, okay? Very carefully. Nowadays, the citizenship and green card also very careful. One thing is very simplify your application form, application document, okay? Also, even if you got the work permit and then you are working and some W-2 form or something, it's very dangerous. Also, the application package is thin, thick. It's not a good idea. So one thing, okay, come back in here. Las Vegas jackpot. And $2,000, the Las Vegas give to $2,000 directly? No. Give to 180 or something. $200 to IRS to give the jackpot guys. Eh? What's the meaning $200? This tax. Tax means issues. Okay, the company issues the W-2 form and give to 2 copies. One thing to IRS. The other one is me. So company issues 2 copies. One thing is IRS, okay? And the other one is to me, until around 1 or 2. And I tax report until April 7 with this one, tax report. Also, company is different 4 times, the quarterly report. Eh? This is different style. So IRS cross-check. Company issues W-2 form for me, is on here. I tax report in here and compare is same. That's it. Okay? You think it's almost 30 billion people, how to control that? Oh, it's automatically. So don't miss that. Company issue the tax report ID and also to me, and then the company send to the IRS. And also company give to me. and I tax report. Company also tax report. The IRS checking is coming or not checking. Exactly 100% is to cross-check, okay? So, even if you get it the $2,000 jackpot and then I receive the $1,800 and then I jackpot. At that time, I don't have any social security number or tax ID. Who issued the tax ID? That's the point in the business. Even if you are F1 students without the tax social security number, so you issue the tax ID, you're asking them. Same, I jackpot, but the Las Vegas hotels, they cannot issue the $2,000 to me. Because why? I don't have any social security number or tax ID. So, some special form with tax ID, apply the tax ID and $1,800 to things that they give to me. And then I have to keep this one, and also I have to tax report, okay? But the problem is that, one thing, now it's increased around $5,000 around per year. Below this amount income, no need tax report, okay? But they are very careful that. One thing is, this is for IRS traction. The other one is your status is USCIS part. So IRS and USCIS, they share the information by information, exactly information shared, okay? So even if I get it the $1,800, IRS knows it because the Las Vegas hotel is already issued this one. So my record is already IRS. But USCIS is, they don't know that. I get it the money or not. Because it's IRS reported this one, no report. But some case, they share the information. So that's why most the CPAs, over $5,000 or something, you have to tax report this better. Because why? I have already tax ID. Tax ID is okay, but protect. So you got $1,800 with tax ID and tax report for April, and then a little more money to your return. $100, $115 because it's your dependence, something, tax report. So you are return a little bit. But the USCIS, they don't know, they don't catch it. They cannot catch this one. But later, your bank statement or tax report, all thing is work permit tax report, something like they check it the latest. You know what I'm saying? So interview or asking document or prepare or something, add a document. Asking at that time they catch these things. So even if the small money, anything, you have to do is better. Anything, tax report, with tax ID. So that point is this, the business. You want to, last week I say this, you are sandwich restaurant. You own them. Your name. But you apply the tax ID and the IRS is issued to you. But you cannot receive the salary or net income from this one. So sandwich restaurant is some company, mostly S-Corp. S-Corp is very safety. Even if they are charged to $800 per year, and I'm a citizenship, and I have my own sandwich restaurant and get the net income, and I paid $800 per year, and then they charge to net income for IRS charge that. After that, all thing is my part, my income. So I also tax report. The company already paid the tax. And then later net income is for me, and then I will also tax report. What is that? This is more good, your own business S corp. There are 2 times tax report is better to save your expenses. Okay, that's why, you know what I'm saying. The most realtor or loan officer. Did you meet the agents for realtor? They are very high levels car, or Benz style or something. Why? They need to, as corporation, and they need to expense. So outshore also. So they have some very expensive car. Okay? That's the reason. Okay? So if I have some very poor car and then I have to tax lots of them. So who stolen that? The government is stolen my income. So okay, I buy some more expensive car because this is especially very specified United States, the consumer market. That's the reason. So if I receive the money, and then I using that through the company, later you can use that. Only sole proprietorship is to loss of the tax. So last time I talked to you in the business, how can I get the rich? 2 things. One thing is huge sale, make sale a lot, and then make net income. The other one is how to save the tax. Okay, 2 things. So anyway, if you are very good talent or technique or some import-export company, now you can do it. Also, I'm very expert for jackpot, almost some, how can I do that, but barcode or something. So you get it. And then pay tax with tax ID. Also, if you own business or stock market or some any kind of borrow money or something, the third party financial, you can do it there. But very careful, very careful. So don't confusing that. So last week I talked to you, but in some cases you're confusing and then it's very dangerous. So some tax, the social security number is very serious control day. Okay, come again here. Now today we will review the business functions. What is the business function? This is basic, as you already you know it, the business functions. But in the college levels, you have to sorting and make a theory and a model, something like that. So today we will start the business functions. So business functions, lots of component, keyword, profit motivate. What's the meaning? The business function first function is to make money. So in the college level, we say the profit motivate. Even if it's communism or socialism or capitalism, any kind of country, they basically need for profit. So, but in the research area or college level says a little bit decorated, something like that. Operations, overseas creation and the implementation of product or service. Later we will review the product and services. So some researcher says, why do you business in the any style of country? They say, oh, I would like to share or give to work permit. work chance, work opportunity. It means I contribute to my country with my patent, knowledge, or technique to share the work. That means I eagerly give, or I would like to give the salary to my people. That is the operation function. But basically make money. But it's the creation and the implementation, that meaning. And the marketing and sales, so ensure customers' value are met and presented in the product and services. Why do you make a business? Basic reason is make money, but marketing and sales means is for customers. Customers need it. Okay, let me ask you. Why do you open your restaurant? Need from customer. It means customer wants, so I open my restaurant. That's the same one. So needs, there are so many needs from customers. But this is for several decades, years ago, it's all exactly the same. Because why? So fish. I catch the fish too, but I need the rice. At that time, we don't have the money change system, so exchange this. Okay, 1 cup rice equals 2 fishes. That's it, exchange market. At that time, we applied this one. Okay, rice farmers wants to fish, that is the need. And fisherman also wants to rice. These are needs. But nowadays, no need. No need versus push. Push him up. Make needs. Same word. You understand and accept that. So I made it the pan and then pushed to the customers in the market for my profit. So push market, make needs, creative needs, or something like that. So they invest for creative and some new products, new services for customers. This is marketing and sales. So some decorate is customers' values. What's the meaning? I take the very old car and the small car versus and the Mercedes-Benz car. What is the customer values? I think the value is not outside represented. Only function, I'm not sure. But anyway, customer's value. If I make some products or services to the customers, this is for increase or creative customers' values. But it's decorate that, make profit. The other one is human resources, HR. The hires and trains employees. Overseas compensation, benefits, etc. Give to salary. This is human resource. Give the chance to opportunity. Work pass, something. I would like to hire the workforce. This is human resource part. The other one is for finance. Ensure that transfer materials, suppliers, payroll, etc. are always accessible. Finance meaning is also related how to we make the money. So last time I talked to you, in the United States, who has the lots of money? Finance company. in Taiwan, a small group company has lots of the money. And Japanese has the government has lots of money. Korean is the very big company has a lot, huge money. So something different. So also basically we make the profit, and then in the below they operate the finance part. So money makes money. That means it's finance, okay? So this is for basic function, but totally motivated profit. That's it. But they decorate these things is definition. And several times I say this product and services. What is the difference between the goods and goods between the services? Business provides tangible goods, tangible, we touch the product. Or intangible service. Intangible service is we cannot touch thing. It's intangible. So tangible and intangible means is product and services. Later we'll review more deeply. And structure. The business can be organized for sole proprietorship, or partnership, or cooperation, affected liability and control. Most of company style, sole proprietorship, LLC, S Corp, C Corp, or something, two things. One thing is the function, key function is liability. The other one is to the control. So I can control that or not. This is for the type of company. Also, liability means if I liquidation, okay, I ruin that. Okay, I don't want any more my business. And then who has the business liability? This is for responsibility. I have lots of debt, and then I compensate or the payback. These things is liability. And operations, I will say that operations. The operations involve the activities like manufacturing, marketing, and sales, financial. This is all thing is operating. So now, last time I talked to you, if you want to your own business, three components, basic three components. Business system. One thing is technique or patent or knowledge or experience. The other part is capital. The meaning is money. So what is left to management? So now I very expert for AI, and then I get a patent with running AI robots. But how can I make the money? So they need to capital, so money investment. Two things is not enough. How to operate two things? This is system. Even if you are sole proprietorship and some S Corp, everything is operate this type. But most guys is there, I'm creating AI robot. And also, it's a little bit easy to borrow money to bank. The problem is the how to management. One guy's covered the whole thing. It's exactly real. So the record says the most of the venture capital, the failed, almost 96 to 93% is failed at the venture capital. At the reason, most of them, they don't have their management. Most of them, the failed business style, business, any kind of business fail for the best reason is they don't have the management. Okay? They have the technique. They have the money from bank or pockets, but they don't have the management. This is very serious point in the business part. And these things include the operation, finance, marketing, sales, everything they can do it? No, never. So it will be the part. And purpose, beyond the profit. Many businesses aim to be serve and specific market need for provide a solution a problem. Okay, nowadays, do you want any product or services in your life? No, that's enough. It's over enough. Because nowadays we are not inconvenient in our living life. So for my son and daughters, and for my husband, and for any hobby, we can do it everything. But the company, they don't want to move money. How to that? Push to the things to customers without no needs. That is the marketing. That is some strategy. So that means it's beyond the profit means is the first time the company only pursue the profit. Nowadays they don't mention that. So in the business, introduction to business first midterm exam, I give the questions. What is your social responsibility of your business? Something like that. So this is for responsibility, social responsibility. Even if you get the money from the market in the world, but you make the profit and then you have to something cover the responsibility for the social. This is a social responsibility in the business. So that means it's beyond the product, beyond the product. So some companies give some donation and scholarship, something in the university, or some socials. This is social responsibility. The other picture is the separate three components: internal function, external function, and support function. Internal function is include the acquisition of finance. Now you are working in your office or some factory, and then get money, receive your salary. And then what is acquisition of finance? It means is you are save the money without the living expense, and I save money for my future, for my family. This is acquisition of financing. But in the United States, don't push the save, because it's many tremendous money in the financial company. So if you want your own business, or if you want to buy your home, okay, borrow money from the financial company. That's it. This is American style, very unique style in the world. And the internal function is purchasing of raw materials. What's the meaning internal? Raw materials, I buy raw material and then added value, and then sell again. It is added value tax. So I import or buy the raw materials and some manipulate, and then make some products in the market and get a profit. This is purchasing of raw materials. Hiring of labor. Okay, if I buy some raw materials and then who works there? I hire some. That is a chance to workers. That's it, the internal function. And the overhead is the expenses. So expenses meaning is I need for another materials from other factories. So this is overhead expenses. I need some something to products for my own product. This meaning the production of goods, that is the final end user for the customers. So I create or produce the products to the customers. It means is end user. It means is production of goods, meaning is end user. And the external, the marketing research, advertisement, sales promotion, appointing of the sales agents, selling and distribution. These things is most of the outside work for company. So in our country, the Korea is a little bit meaning. You know the broker? In the United States, system is broker system. What's the meaning, broker? And agent. Okay. If you want to buy your home, who meets that? First time is a realtor. You are looking for your own home in the Westminster. And you don't know this, who sell your business or house anyway. You will meet the realtor. Realtor is, we say, the agent. And then 2% to 3% for commission from the house value. And the agent is to, if I am agent, who is selling the home, who will buying the customers, I didn't have any idea, and manpower, network. So in the United States, hire the broker system. The broker hire many agents. So broker hire or chance to operate in my office many agents. And then agents sell the house or business, and then I got some agencies get 2%, and then give to them to 0.5% commission. Broker is to getting the small money from they hire agents, and broker give to them to workspace and some product list, and the agents belongs to the broker and then work. And then brokers has some company system. So broker opened his own company and then give to the space for work, for selling the home to agent. This is for American style. So I don't know the China or Vietnam is this style or not, I'm not sure. But in the Korean is not system. No broker system. Belongs to the company. Company hire the agent. The contract. No broker system. So in our country, idiom is broker. Broker meaning is to a little bit negative concept. Okay. But in the United States, it's very popular system, this one. So agent meaning is he is very expert. So I using or help from agent, and then I get some my goal. And then I charge for 2% or 3% or something like that. This is American style agent system. Buying house, buy house, or buy some restaurant and some insurance or some schools. Most of them this type, in very popular system this one. And the other functions is support functions. Support to internal or external functions. Accounting operation, this is CPA, or EA. Public relation offers, PRS. Quality control, business process outsourcing, or human resource service. These things is agent or broker outside. If I want to new franchise in the New York, I am very powerful and very serious, my patent. And how do I open my branch restaurant in the New York? It's very difficult. At that time, you're using the soft function. So they have so many powerful data they have it. So around there, if I open my restaurants and then around there, how many people there, age, and how many schools, and how to getting, they are focused there. If you open your business in here, you can get a profit, $10,000 per year, something like that. They have exactly calculated. This thing is support functions. In the United States, very powerful for operation functions, support, agent, or brokers. We're using this one is better. And okay, the purpose, a little bit more, the last. Purpose. What is the business purpose? Purpose-driven business. It means oriented purpose of business, something. What is the purpose in the business? Drive profit means is motivate profit, something. Manage risk and build trust. What is the risk? If I open my own business and then I eagerly take the risk. And what is output? Oh, make a profit. That's a risk. And recruit and retain talent. Retain talent meaning is I hire some workers and then give the chance to training, and then he become a top cook or something like that. This is training talent and recruit, also same thing. Improve staffing well-being. Some negative CEO is not follow that. Anyway, improve staff well-being for covered insurance or something. Improve the supply chain. Supply chain meaning is I buy some materials and I using some agent, human resource agent or something like that. This is supply chain. Be sustainable. Be sustainable is the basic of the business open responsibility. Sustain meaning is keep going. If I open my restaurant, I have to respond for the social, keep going to my business. It is for my profit as well as the workers' compensation and the workers' opportunities. Make the world a better place. This is for some beautiful fun. Yeah. So anyway, this is for college level, the decoration. And the other pictures, purpose, these things. What's the world's needs? I don't accept that. Nowadays, creative needs of customers. Push that. What the company is uniquely good at. It means something fun, and nowadays AI is newest, creative, unique some product. And how the company can create economic values. Last time I talked to you, I like the valued word. So company also creative the economic values. Now in the low materials in the mountain, in the seas, they don't any have values. But I catch it and manipulate or operate and make something. This is make value. So create economic value. This is also business purpose. And what people at the company are passionate about. Passionate meaning is eagerly minded. Oh, I have to open my business because I worked for a long time for a sandwich shop for 20 years. Nowadays, finally, I get my own business for waiting for 20 years or something like that. This is fascinating. These things is something hard meaning. I don't know what the meaning. And then, anyway, very some highest purpose decorated. Purpose, people, profit. It means that they circulate these things. I have some purpose, make up, motivates the profit, and then people work that and make a profit. It's circle. This thing is something covered, plan to see. Last time I talked to you, plan to see. Everything you follow, plan, do, and see. And so, plan, strategy, tactics, purpose, goal in here, and make a proposal, and doing activity. And C means feedback, and make a data, and correct the data, and then again make a plan. Everything adapt this one, plan to see, plan to see. Other textbooks have 7 steps or 6 steps. It's anyway very simplified. Plan to see, plan to see. That's it. Okay. So and the feedback and the review, correct the data, and then adjust it, make a new plan, and do it, and again repeat again and circulate. This is for business also. Every social activity is followed that this way. Okay. Okay. Next week we will review the goods and services. Okay. And also profit or non-profit, for profit. What is the difference? Any question? Okay, goods and services and profit. Good day. Okay.